Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as we take in the historical comparison there, these are two franchises that have to feel good about earning their way here into the postseason.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Shane Bieber gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tim Anderson.
First delivery to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. Comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
First pitch, 7:05.
A windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled off. Ready on 1 and 2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Naylor shading to his right. 1 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Now the 1-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. Popped up. Ramirez has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
Just underway here in Cleveland. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's the ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Lance Lynn is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
2 words: innings eater. Good fastball. He's incorporated a new 4-seam fastball up in the zone. Gets a lot of swings and misses and a lot of pop-ups. Lance Lynn has quietly turned himself into one of the top pitchers in baseball, and I expect him to pitch really well in this one today.
Miles Straw is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
The next 0-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a flare down the line. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you'd get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Lynn gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way.
No, inside.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that's down.
Ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Robert is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Tribe turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with no score. Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitting .429.
Jimenez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. And he got him.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
One out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bieber has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games, the kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Franmil Reyes. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lynn steps into his windup. Here's his offering. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Jimenez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Digging in next, Harold Ramirez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They've taken a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit back up the middle. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
The 0-2 home. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Gavin Sheets, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And now the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready with another 2-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. Fouled off. A runner at second, nobody out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Naylor is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Cesar.
So now here is Cesar Hernandez looking to put them ahead early with this at bat. First offering on its way.
Ball that's up there.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
The next batter will be Luis Robert, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point.
Ball 2.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1. Swing and a liner. Straw is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. White Sox strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Andre Jimenez.
And now here is Andres Jimenez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes
1-0.
ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Lynn gets the sign. Here's the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Andres Jimenez becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miles Straw. He flew out in his last AB.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. The pitch. Jose Abreu is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Next, here is Eloy Jimenez. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yoan Moncada. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. The pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
One out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2.
I got the count, 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hit hard down the line.
Nope, that's
But
foul.
this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Lynn's ready. Here comes the pitch.
3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled away. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Another 2-2 offering. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a
That pitch is up.
fastball
Ball 4.
misses there. Ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
That's a
Good
ball.
job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
This is skied out toward right. Long run for the right fielder, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. 0-1, here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's fouled away. Reyes on third. Naylor is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And he'll reach first safely. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And after all that, 1 run scores, but a potential second run will have to hold on at third base. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bradley Zimmer. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Into the box, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the first pitch as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2-1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Taken, but called a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Indians lead it 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
2 balls.
Very high, 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Cut fastball, and there's strike two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Gavin Sheets,
as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
and that's through into right field for a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
Now to the plate, here is Andrew Vaughn, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Outside, 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope,
And that
that's
misses
down.
downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Tribe lead this one 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Andres Jimenez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a
A
ball.
couple of righties starting to loosen now in the
Count
bullpen.
1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Robert is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Next up, Miles Straw. No hits to this point. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball one, taken just off the inside. And that misses. 2-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, it looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 2-1.